So this is our whiskey barrel name stave, a very popular product. When COVID hit last year, we were kind of put into a pinch point where we didn't know what to do. I think everybody was kind of reeling from COVID and the effects of it. And so as a business, we had to find a way of keeping our people busy, keeping our people working. And so we decided to design a line of home goods products from Whiskey Barrel. And it honestly is what really kept our business afloat during the most difficult times of COVID. We're creating some of these home branded products. And this one is what we call the family name stave, which this one does not have a family name. It actually has coordinates. So you could send us your address and we'll put your coordinates on a Whiskey Barrel stave. We can also do your name. So if you have a last name, maybe the year you were married, we can do an established date. And what's really cool with these staves is that they all are a little bit different. So you can see this one is a darker finish, and this one here has a little bit lighter of a finish. And we do very little to the surface. We try to keep the staves as natural as possible. We do put a finish on the outside of it to seal it in so that it doesn't gray on you, because this is white oak. So if you leave white oak untreated, it'll gray on you. And then on the back side, you can see the beautiful charring of the whiskey barrel, which is a cool effect. Of course, we have our hanging hardware there as well. We have one of these in our living room. Absolutely love it. We get so many great compliments on it. You won't be disappointed. It's a great housewarming gift, a great gift, or just something great to decorate around the house. Hey guys, so behind me you can see our wall of whiskey barrels. These are whiskey barrels coming out of Lynchburg, Tennessee. That's where we get all of our whiskey barrels, and that is the home to Jack Daniels. And these barrels are special to us, mainly not because of what's in them, because really there's nothing in them. However, occasionally we'll get a barrel that we'll break open, we'll cut the bands off of it, and there'll be a little dribblings that come out of the barrel. And those dribblings are like liquid gold. They just have such a beautiful aroma, such a beautiful smell, and there's a lot of fun in tearing down the barrels. Barrel day can be kind of interesting as well. Like as we're chopping the metals off the barrel, sometimes we get a little sparks flying, and sometimes those sparks will catch the ethanol and we'll get a little ethanol fire. So we got to keep fire extinguishers close by. But anyways, these are barrels from Jack Daniels, and we use these to make a variety of products, really cool products that we take a lot of pride in. And they are made of solid oak. They're a series of these, what they call staves. This is a stave. This is a single stave that comes out of the barrel. There can often be a lot of different sizes of staves. The thicknesses are a little bit different. The curvature is a little bit different. So each barrel has a uniqueness to itself. We even have, I don't have an example here, but they even have a bunghole where the alcohol gets poured into the barrel when they get ready to barrel rack it. Oh, right here, you can see it right here. This would be the bunghole where they pour the liquid in, and then it sits for anywhere from 5 to 7 years. Depending also on the maker. Different makers, some makers will only let it sit 3 years, but Jack Daniels, from my understanding, keeps it 5 to 7 years inside of these barrels. And it, the seasons, the summers, the falls, those seasons cause the barrels to contract and expand and the liquid to penetrate into the oak of the barrel, and then they just get this beautiful, in fact you can see there's a small whiskey line. This is where the whiskey actually stains the barrel, where it's penetrating into the barrel, and you get this really cool whiskey line. On the back of the barrel, this is an order that we're about ready to ship out, but on the back of the barrel you can see the charring. And so before they pour any alcohol into the whiskey barrel, they char the barrels, and that's for flavor. And so Jack Daniels does another really cool barrel, and occasionally we'll get one. It's not often. They call it the Sinatra barrel, and it'll actually have lines in the charring where you have exposed oak and then you have the charred oak. So it's just a different way of flavoring the whiskey. But these are really cool products. We make pins out of them. We make these name staves out of them. We make towel hangers out of them. They're just a fun product. In fact, recently my wife was on me to build a chicken coop. We have 20-something chickens at our house for eggs for all of our kids, and she wanted a chicken coop. So I had this idea of, well, let's cut one of these barrels up and let's make siding and create a chicken house out of the whiskey barrel siding. Let me tell you what, it turned out amazing. If you get the opportunity, we have some whiskey barrel siding. Be sure to check it out. It'd make a DIY project just phenomenal. But that's all I've got for now.